Okay, all right. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today in our session here on this live webinar. I am so happy to be here with my partner Ani Munira. Hi, Ani. How are you?
Hi Anita, I am so glad to be here today. I cannot wait to hear what you have to share.
Okay, so the title of our webinar today is how you can use Google Apps if you are thinking about working anywhere. Yeah, so this is a part of a webinar series where we will give you some ideas on how you can actually use all these tools available for you online, and normally most of them are free, how you can use all these tools to start working anywhere. Me and my business partner Ani Munira, we have been doing this for quite some time now, and we are quite confident and we are quite happy to share with you what we have done. So in this webinar, what we will do is we are going to share. The title of our webinar today is what we are going to be sharing is some slides. Okay, so let me just go to the slides so that you can have a good overview of what are the things that we are going to talk about. So let me just share my screen. Okay. I'm not so sure why I can't share my screen, Ani. If you have, maybe we can get the slides that I shared with you. If you can share that slide, is it possible?
Yes, I am currently downloading it.
Right, okay. So while we wait for the slides to come on the screen, let me just give the background of what we are currently doing, yeah? Both me and Ani Munira, what we are doing is we are actually trying to create a new way of working, I would say, yeah? So with all the technology that is available, especially if you have internet in your house, I can safely say that you can now work at home. Okay, so that's the starting point. If you're thinking of working at home, so what we are doing is we are sharing our knowledge on how you can start doing that. And taking it further, okay, you can start working at home, you can start working in the office, you know, the normal office that you go to, but you can actually also you can start working anywhere. What do I mean by working anywhere? Working anywhere means as long as you have the internet connection and as long as you have the right tools, yeah, so you have your smartphones, you have your notebook, you have your computers, you are able to work anywhere. And this is not a new concept. Many people are already doing it, but what we are trying to promote is we are trying to promote this kind of working, especially for mothers. Yeah, so as you know, mothers are very busy people. Yeah, like both me and Ani Munira, we have children, we have small children to take care of, and we have our family. So we are trying to think of how we can do this, how we can manage our work and our family better. So that there will be some series of webinars and coaching, yeah, if you're interested. So keep following us, because that's when we are going to share our experience. We've been doing this together, and we believe that this is actually the way to use technology and to manage your work anywhere you are. Okay, so I can see that the slides are already there. Yeah, thank you, Ani. So the title of this webinar is how you can use Google Apps to work anywhere. Yeah. So as you know, I think everybody have Google. Yeah, they use Google in their daily life. If you haven't used Google, I don't know where. So, oops, I have clicked at your name here. Oops, okay. So I have clicked here. It is there on my screen, Ani. I can see the slide. I hope the do I need to put screen share? No? Okay, I can see the slide on my, okay, so I can see the slide on my screen. So I hope the our viewers can also see the slide. Yeah. So the title is using Google Apps to work anywhere, and we're going to look at. Can we go to the next slide? So we're going to look at the overview of what are Google Apps. What do I mean by Google Apps? Right? So the overview of the webinar. What are we going to cover in this webinar? So I'm going to be showing you what exactly is Google App. Some of you are already using it, I think, using Google Apps already in your work, in your education. Secondly, we are going to be sharing the tips on how you can use Google Docs, yeah, Google Documents. Google Documents are actually like Microsoft Word, okay, but it is online. It is there everywhere. I mean, on the cloud, yeah, so you can use them. Next, we are going to look at how you can use Google Form. What are the ways that you can use Google Form, especially if you want to promote your small business, yeah? And then how you can then collaborate online with anyone in the whole world. So as long as the person that you're working with has an internet access, you can actually work together online real time with Google Apps. So these are the 4 key items that we're going to discuss in this webinar. And I am also looking for some question and answer towards the end of the webinar. If you have any question, if you have any comments or feedback, you can definitely do so. Okay, can we go to the next slide, please? Right, so Google Apps, what are they? Yeah, basically Google is a free application or tool that is available online. Yeah, so if you have a Google email, so that's where it starts. Yeah, so Google Mail is I think among the most popular email that you normally use because it's free, and there are also other features that you can use in Gmail, yeah, Google Mail. So I have been using Gmail I think since 2004, 2005, I think. So it has helped me a lot in helping me do my work everywhere. Yeah, I can simply go online. I can simply go to the internet cafe. I can simply go to a coffee shop. Yeah, and check my email. So that's the beauty of having a Gmail. And on top of that, you have your Google Drive. Yeah, so Google Drive is where you keep all your items. So Google Drive is like your hard disk, but it is online. So I like using Google Drive because of the simplicity of putting your work online, and you can simply access them from anywhere. And I've been using it for a few years now, but the storage is still okay. Yeah, I don't have to buy extra. But if you need extra, you can simply buy more storage. Yeah, so we will talk about that later. And what we will be covering in this webinar is two things. Google Docs, Google Documents, and Google Apps. So, of course, there are so many more. Yeah, in Google Apps, there are so many more. You can have slides, you can have presentation, you can have sheets. Yeah, something like Excel. But in this specific webinar, we will only be looking at Google Document and Google Form, because I think for any small business owners, this is where what you can use to start off with. Yeah, your next your managing your business online. Okay, can we have a look at the next slide? So the most common apps used, as I mentioned just now, are Gmail, yes, so Google Mail, and Google Drive, and then Google Doc and Google Form. I have been using Google Doc and Google Form simply, yeah, only those two applications for my small business. And I run my business from anywhere. I am here now in my home office, and I can be anywhere in the Starbucks coffee shop or internet cafe or anywhere with a Wi-Fi connection. I can simply access them, and I can simply know what is happening inside there, yeah, when somebody sends me something. So let us just go to the next slide to show you more about, right, so how you can use Google Docs. Yeah. What I normally use for my Google Docs are when I have random ideas or notes. I am the person who sometimes think, out of the blue. So I will come up with, I will just type my ideas on notes and save them in my Google Docs. So it serves like a note, an online note, yeah? So I type my ideas, for example, okay, what to do for 2015, yeah, the plan for 2015. I put them online so that I can access them anywhere or everywhere whenever I am outside, yeah, the home office. This gives me flexibility whenever I meet, let's say clients outside, or whenever I meet my business partner outside, not in my office. I can then simply go to my Google Docs and add ideas from there. And I think that has been the modus operandi that has helped me with my small business. Number two, you can actually access them anywhere. So this is what I like, yeah, about Google Docs. If you put them in your Microsoft Word, and your Microsoft Word is in your computer, you can't go to your Microsoft Word unless you email them, yeah, to your own self. So you send them email, and then you open email, and then you edit, and then you have to send them again. But with Google Docs, you can actually just open the Google documents, edit them, amend them, put any details, put any ideas, add them, and then you are able to then access the updated version of Google Documents. People have been using it for thesis writing, for sharing documents with friends, yeah, with colleagues, with supervisors, if you are PhD students or master students. So Google Docs has been, I think, among the most interesting invention from Google, yeah, because especially if you're teachers or educators, you can do this together with your students. Number three, what you can do with Google Docs are, I think, the most powerful features. You can collaborate online with a team or a partner. So simply, when you open a Google Doc, you can simply share the document by inviting your friends, yeah, putting their email, and then they are able to edit and amend the document as you are. So you can give two options, which is view only, or edit only, or view and edit. So these are the things that we will be covering in our coaching. Yeah. So if you follow us and get to join us in our Work Anywhere coaching, this is what we'll be sharing, because I believe this is the thing that you need to know, yeah, if you are serious about working anywhere. Yes, thank you, Annie, for the next one. So what is a sample of Google Docs? Here is one sample that I do on Google Docs, where I manage my Atlas TI workshop a few weeks ago. I simply open this Google Docs here, and then I share it with the clients who want to know more information about this. Of course, I can simply email them, yeah, using normal normal Microsoft Word. But with Google Docs, I found more flexibility in terms of I can edit them, I can add more information, I do know who opened the document. Yeah, I do have a specific software where I can actually detect, or I will be notified when someone has opened the document. So I think that is very useful, because when we send document, we want to know whether that person has opened or not, has read or not the document. So this is simply a very interesting tool to use if you are thinking about not tied up to a specific location, specific place to work. You can actually use Google Doc. So for Atlas TI registration, we managed to get registration as far as Indonesia, and that person came to Malaysia. Yeah, although he is a student in UUM, but he came back because he found out about this workshop. So I am so happy to be doing this, because I think it gives me more time, yeah, to do other things, to get more things done. Okay, so can we have a look at the next one? Yes, so after you are done with Google Docs, yeah, so we will be covering on what are the specific things that you can do with Google Docs later on, maybe in another webinar. There are also other ways on how you can use Google Form. I think this is another grand invention by Google, because with Google Form, you can do so many things online and reach out to so many people. What I have done, how I have been using Google Form in my small business. Number one, I have created survey forms for needs analysis. Yeah, so if you want to know about, okay, what do customers want from you? Yeah, for example, in my coaching program, I ask them, okay, what do you need? Do you need specific help with technology, or do you need specific help with tips, or do you need me to show you how to design websites? So with Google Form, you can actually create a survey form, and from there you can then plan your work. Yeah, so survey form is very useful for small business owners. Number two, I have also been using Google Form to take online orders. Yeah, so if you are with me, if you have connected with me, you know that I am currently now selling t-shirts, selling webinars, selling ebooks. Yeah, so this is where I normally collect my orders. Of course, there are other paid application. Yeah, there are various application on how you can manage your online orders. But why you want to pay if you have something that is free? Yeah. So as a small business owner, what you want to do is use all the free resources available online before you invest in a paid features, in a paid software. So what we've been doing, me and Animunira, what we have been doing is we have been doing some research on how you can actually do most work, maybe in the beginning, you know, with free application, but later, once you have a very established business, then you might want to use the paid application, yeah, the paid software. But as of now, we are very happy using Google Doc and Google Form because it gives us so much, you know, flexibility, and we can actually access them from anywhere. Number three, you can also promote your free product or service. So I have been doing this. I've been using Google Form to promote my t-shirts, my webinars, yeah, my ebooks. And it is so easy to simply put the link on your Facebook, on your Instagram, on your LinkedIn, on every social media that you have. Yeah, and I think it is working really well because everyone, many people can reach you. You know, via this Google application. And number four, I have also been using Google Form to get some feedback and comments. Yeah, so normally after one event, for example, we organize some workshop. We want the clients to give a feedback and comments. We will give them the link to the Google Form, and I think it has helped me a lot in helping me to continue improving, yeah, the service or the product that we offer. Okay, so next one. Right, so this is a sample of our Google Form. You can actually put your own brand, yeah, your own header, your own picture in the Google Form, so that the customers know, wow, so this is a brand of your own, yeah. So we are currently now promoting our premium coaching, our webinar premium coaching, which is going to be launched in January 2015. So this is the simple form that I use to promote this. We simply put on the header the pictures, and then you collect, ask for the names and emails and maybe phone number. And you can also ask the customer, the clients, to pay you beforehand, yeah? So you know who is really interested to buy your product or services. So I am very happy using this form because for me it gives a simple, it is quite a simple tool to use, and it is also user friendly. It can also be used you know, so many times, yeah. So we've been using this in our promotion so far. Right, so next one. Right, so the most important thing when you use Google Apps, yeah, for me, the ability to collaborate online with anyone, anywhere. So imagine, even if I'm here in Malaysia right now, I can simply connect with my friends in Nottingham, England. I can simply connect with anyone in Singapore, for example, and do the work online together, yeah. So me and Animunira, we have been doing this, I think, for a few months now, and we are very happy. Although we stay nearby, but we actually have very little face-to-face meeting, yeah, because we can actually meet online on Google Hangout, and we can actually open our Google Doc and Google Form and edit them together. So that, to me, has been a very interesting way of working, because you can then decide, okay, do I go out of the house or not? Yeah, so that is the problem for me. Nowadays, whenever we are out, outside, I will definitely say to my family, okay, can we come back a quicker? Yeah, because I do have some work to do. Although I can definitely use Wi-Fi outside, yeah, but I prefer because everything is in my notebook, in my laptop. So that is the problem for people working anywhere. They tend not to go out of the house, which can be a problem. Yeah. So let me just share with you, the things that we have done so far. So with Google Doc, we have been sharing our ideas with some of our colleagues. We have been editing the doc in real time. By real time means it's like both of you are sitting next to each other. You can edit the doc and you can see, what other people are doing, what the other partner or other friends are doing. And you can then also give feedbacks and comments, yeah, to the document. It's like doing things in your Microsoft Word, yeah, where you can edit and add comments, but this one happened there and then. You don't have to comments in Word and then send them, save them, and then send them by email, and the other person need to open, read the comments, and then do that again. So it's it is making the work simpler, yeah, because you can do the work together. The only thing is finding time to do work together. Yeah, and for me, what that has given is you can then work anywhere. Yeah, even if you go balik kampung, yeah, you go back to your kampung during cuti sekolah, during school holiday, you can simply work in your parents' house if you have internet connection or Wi-Fi, yeah, broadband. So for Google Form, what we've been doing, yeah, is we create our online order, and then we share the link on social media, especially Facebook or Google Plus. We can customize our brand by putting the header just now, and definitely you can work anywhere, yeah, because you can then access the Google Form online if you want to make any amendments, you want to edit, you want to put some more details, yeah. So this has given us more flexibility to collaborate online or with anyone anywhere in the whole world. So what I am sharing with you is a mind-blowing kind of working where you can now decide where you want to work, when you want to work. Yeah. Okay. So if we go to the next slide, I think we're finishing now. Right. So that's it basically. If you have anyone has any question, even if you can't think of any now, you can simply send me email, yeah, at anitamegabase@gmail.com. You can also go to our website, yeah, where we have a specific website where I share most of our work. That is www.megabaseacademy.com. And you can also, of course, connect with me on Facebook, because I am working on Facebook 24/7 every day. Yeah, so I am hoping that some of you, the viewers, you can come and connect with us and share with us your experience. Ask us what you can do, what you want to do, what is your plan for 2015, so that we can then have a group of people, not just mothers, yeah, although our target market is mothers. We can have a group of people who are already starting to think about working anywhere, because with technology you can actually do that. Okay, so I think that's all for now. Ani, do you have anything to share with me, Ani?
No, I'm very. I find that the webinar today is very informative. Thank you very much for sharing. Please keep doing what you are doing.
Yeah. And you too, because Ani, remember our plan for 2015 is to produce as many webinars as we can. Yeah, so yeah, that's true, right? Thank you so much for everyone. Yeah, for your time. We do hope that you will spread this idea. Yeah, you will share this idea of working anywhere with any of your friends, your colleagues. Yeah, so that we can then work together. Yeah, on how we can maximize technology to help us manage our family and our work better. So I think that's it for me now. I hope to see you somewhere on Facebook, or you can also request for Google Hangout if you want. We can talk about your plan, we can talk about what you want to do, and then we can start moving forward. As I believe sometimes we do have the knowledge, but we don't have the we don't take action. Yeah, we don't do what we plan to do. So what we are doing is we are actually pushing people. Yeah, we are actually helping people to do what they want to do. Okay, that's it from me, Anita Adnan, signing off now from megabaseacademy.com. Okay, bye.